So last class we studied chemical bonding. Now we have seen the conditions for the formation of ionic bond. That is, one of the condition is that one of the atoms should have low ionization energy, the other atom should have high electron affinity, and the electronegativity difference should be greater than 1.9. I said you it should be large, and the lattice energy should be high. We have already studied and discussed about it. Now today we are going to see that how the bond formation takes place. Means we are going to see diagrammatically. That is, so there are two ways of representation of an ionic bond. That is, we can draw the electron dot diagram and we can draw the structural diagram. So I am giving you an example just to see it. So first I am going for electron dot diagram. Electron dot diagram. Let us take the formation of what you can say calcium chloride. Calcium chloride. Let us say the formation of calcium chloride. How it is being formed. Look very carefully. First, what you are going to do, write the electronic configuration of calcium. That is 2882. Then you write the electronic configuration of chlorine. That is 17. Atomic number is 17. So it is 287. So as you can see it here, calcium in the outermost shell we are having 2 electron excess, and here we are having 1 electron that is less to attain the octet structure respectively. So this calcium is having what you can say low ionization energy, so it will have a tendency to lose electrons. So Ca, it is having in the outermost shell 2 electrons. Now you can draw here dot also, you can draw cross also. So I have done here cross. Okay. So in the outermost shell we are having 2 electrons. Now chlorine in the outermost shell is having how many? 7. So we are always interested in the outermost shell only, not with the innermost shell, because in the outermost shell only the what you can say the sharing of electrons or the loss or gain of electrons takes place. So here the loss or gain of taking place. So here what you can see is that one chlorine atom has deficiency of how many electrons? 1, 7. So it requires 1 more electron. So it requires 1 more. So I gave one electron to chlorine. So now it is octet 8. Okay. So still chlorine is satisfied, but still calcium is not satisfied. Calcium still has got 1 electron more. So it will combine with 1 more chlorine atom. It is going to combine with 1 more chlorine atom. Why? Because chlorine is going to lose 1 more electron to attain the octet structure. And here the chlorine has already attained this octet structure by gaining 1 more electron. The chlorine is now have attained the octet structure. Okay, so after that what is going to happen? So what I said you, calcium is having low ionization energy. As you can see, it donates 2 electrons to 2 chlorine. So it will form Ca2 plus. Okay. Now next is that here 1 chlorine gains 1 electron, 1 chlorine atom. It is gaining 1 electron, so Cl minus. How many chlorine atoms is there? 2 chlorine atoms. So it is 2 Cl minus. Alright, 1 chlorine atom is gaining 1 electron, so it is Cl minus. How many chlorine atom is there? 2 chlorine atoms, hence I have written it's 2 here. Don't write Cl2 minus. It is 2 Cl minus. 1 chlorine atom gains 1 electron. So as a result what you get it is here Ca and this is Cl2. Now you need to write an ionic equation here. That is. So if you want you can write the electronic configuration here. Now what is electronic configuration? Already we have written it. So no need. If you want you can write as I said you. And here it is 287. Here it will be 288 and here it will be that is 288, this one. So what I said you need to write the ionic equation. I am writing it here, I am having very less space here, but still I am writing it here, the ionic equation. Ca minus 2 minus, calcium is losing 2 electrons to form what? Ca2 plus. I think it's visible to everybody this one. Cl plus E minus, it's going to form Cl minus. That's chlorine is gaining 1 electron. 1 electron plus E minus, it forms Cl minus. Calcium is losing 2 electrons. Now to make the electron the same, what I am going to do, I will multiply 2, and of course calcium what you can say combines with 2 chlorine atoms. So 2 Cl, here also 2, and multiply 2 throughout, 2, 2, 2. So minus 2 plus this cancel. So here what you get it, Ca2 plus 2 Cl minus. What I get the answer? CaCl2. So this is known as electron dot diagram. Particular what you can say compound I have done it, that is calcium chloride. Now I will show you another one, that is your structural diagram. I will show you another one, that is structural diagram. So I will take the example of another compound here. Why should I take calcium chloride? Already we have seen it, calcium chloride. Now I'll take the example of here. Let us take magnesium oxide. Magnesium oxide. Let us take magnesium oxide. So magnesium is having atom number 12, so it is 282. Oxygen 8, so it is 2 6. Here you can see it is going to lose 2 electrons, and here it is going to gain 2 electrons. Alright, it is having excess of 2 electrons to attain the octet structure. It is having deficiency of 2 electrons to attain the octet structure. So next, what we are going to see, what I said, structural diagram. Now you need to draw all the what you can say shells here. You need to draw. So magnesium, the first shell, it contains how many? 2 electrons. Second shell contains how many? That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the third shell contains how many? That is 2 electrons. I am drawing it one here and here. Okay. Now it combines with, that is oxygen. So same thing for oxygen. The first shell it contains, that is 2 electrons. The second shell it contains how many? That is 6 electrons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1 electron it comes here, and another electron it comes here. Now here you can see it there, magnesium. This structural diagram, I've done it. So after that, what you'll have one shell less, because this shell will vanish because these 2 electrons goes, and here what you'll find is that 6 electrons is there. You'll have this cell is completely filled. Now let me draw it here. I don't have the space here, so what I am doing is that I am drawing it below. So here the same thing for magnesium, the first shell, the second shell, and the third shell. You will show for all the shell the same thing. That is here, third shell, first, second, third. So third shell, what I said, will you have the third shell here? We are having 2 electrons. There is no third shell. Alright, so this shell, as you can see, it's empty. Either you can what you can say, draw this particular shell and keep it empty, or you can remove the cell also as you wish. It's up to you. Now here oxygen, that is, it's going to form first shell, then second shell. First shell 2 electrons, second shell 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 was there. It gains 2 electrons from magnesium. It becomes how much? That is 8, as you can see it here. So magnesium loses 2 electrons, and here it is gained. So it's better if you remove it, it is better, because otherwise it will create an unnecessary confusion. But if you draw it also, no harm, but it should be empty. So this is your 2 plus and this is your 2 minus. We can say that. So magnesium, it loses 2 electrons and oxygen gains 2 electrons. So hence ultimately what it forms? It forms MgO. So this is your structural diagram. So you need to draw the structural diagram in this way. Thank you.